1393 and part 2 of my Eclipse 4 video by Schumacher. This is going to be a little bit of an update on, it's not a running video because it hasn't been built yet, but I'm going to start to build it today. So I've just got a few extra bits. I'd just like to show you what I've got. Obviously you can see the kit, and I'll start that in a second. So just a few things here which I'm just going to show you, just some upgrades to be honest with you. So we've got, this is just some upgrades for the chassis, and it's also, these also work and are compatible with the Atom 2. So here we have the alloy pivot block, so adds a bit more strength. As far as where the pivot block goes, well, I'll find out when I actually install that. I'm not completely au fait with this. Some ball studs. This is just for lightness. There's titanium, a bit stronger, a bit lighter. To what the, well, I assume, I've always wondered whether titanium is lighter than perhaps the brass counterpart. But anyhow, these are a bit stronger, and at the moment we'll say a little bit lighter. Titanium pivot balls. These go down below the, near the rear shock, just below the rear sort of. I'm not sure that is like a. I want to call it like a subframe at the back. I'm pretty sure it's got another proper name, which I'll find out later. But these go, they sort of fit around there, so they're titanium as well. Also got another alloy pivot mount, which goes with the other one I just showed you. Just adds a bit of strength to that part of the chassis and that bit. Now on the previous video I said a CF bag. Obviously that was just me being a bit lazy. Carbon fibre. So this leads me on to a few upgrades. This actually for the Eclipse 3. This is a carbon fibre camber strap. So that fits, as you can see on that drawer box, it sort of fits across the top of the front axle. Looking at that, actually, does it fit there? I'm assuming that's where it fits. I could be wrong. These two here are the carbon fibre top deck. Again, so that's a bit of carbon fibre. Did I show you that? Or did I just sort of wander around? So that's the camber strap, but it's got to be at the front. And this is the carbon fibre top deck, as you can see. And then the other one, which I wasn't going to get, but I decided to in the end anyway, carbon fibre chassis. So that's here. One of the sort of selling points of this car was the aluminium chassis. I'm pretty sure that will flex more. There's absolutely zero flex really in a carbon, especially when it's all bolted together. And this is for the Eclipse 3. This is for the Eclipse 3 as well. So I will put that on as carbon fibre, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm just trying to get it as race spec as possible. As I said, I have looked up the British Radio Control Association, I think it's called. Clearly it's not running at the moment because of this current COVID restrictions. There is a club not far from me, about an hour. Don't know. I'd like to have a go on an indoor track somewhere with this. See how I fare. But we'll see. I'm going to build it to spec. I've decided to perhaps do what they call spec racing. So rather than modified for now. And that's what I'm going to build it to. We'll see how far that takes me. But anyway, that's part 2. Like I said, most of my part 2s of my videos will be running videos, but there's a few which I'm waiting for bits. The Kyosho Inferno MP5, I'm still waiting for a part to turn up, and then I'll do a video on what I've got, and that'll probably be one of the next videos I do as well. So, carbon fibre all round. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for listening and watching, and I shall see you on the next video. Bye for now. Good afternoon, race fans. Racing 393 again. So here is the completed rolling chassis. It's probably about 95% complete of my Eclipse 4 by Schumacher, the 112 Pro LMP chassis. So it wasn't too difficult to make, to be honest, very straightforward. I think from my other videos you'll see that I bought some upgrades for it. I must admit that some of those upgrades may not have needed, but they were getting up in short supply. So anyway, I'll go through some bits and pieces with you on here. So first off, there's a standard axle in there. It's plastic, or I think there might be, it's not fiberglass, but FRP I suppose. It's not, it's very rigid. It's not, no, I don't know what it's made of actually, but I know you can get a carbon fibre variant, which I'll get. And also, one of the things I'm sort of, I wouldn't say disappointed, but it doesn't come with a differential. So it's a solid axle. Yeah, the differential comes complete with another axle, and it's not in stock yet. So that's something I will be upgrading to. But you can see I've got the carbon fibre, I'll still spin it around a little bit, my carbon fibre chassis on there, as you can see. The body posts are all on there, but they're not set to any particular height or anything, they're just in, they've got to be cut and the body shell got to be fitted. What else have I got on there? Surprising actually how those dampers, which you can see on there, they're not really, I mean, you might have seen these before on YouTube or something. You know, they've got an actual centre damper. I'm not sure whether that's going to be an option to put on here, but these are just sort of oil resistant sliders, if you like, and they are adjustable to a point. You can put thicker, it's not runny oil, it's like really thick oil, so you can put that in there. Even grease might work. So the thing is, it's not a lot of movement on the chassis anyway, so it's not as if it's not like an off-road buggy, is it? So it's very, very minimal. What else? There's not much else to it actually. I didn't buy, I should have bought a servo, but I didn't get around to it. So the wheels are not really set where they need to be set. It's just resting at the moment, but you know, it's very, very resistance free. It can be a little bit adjusted on there by the tightness of the nut on the wheel. You don't want it binding at all, and you can get these are just standard ball race that came with the kit. There is an upgrade on those as well, which I don't see the need to get those at the moment. The next purchase actually will be the servo, and as time goes on, probably the differential, but I want to, it's not imperative at the moment. I want to get all the electrics done first. Other upgrades I didn't use. Carbon fibre, sorry, I'll say it again, carbon fibre camber strap, 1 degree. So the carbon fibre strap's the thing at the top there, you can see that goes from the top of the kingpin to the other one. So I guess if that's a little bit shorter, that's camber. Yeah, so it must be shorter. I haven't actually offered it up yet, but I've got that. Yeah, got that there. And this one here, carbon fibre top deck, 2mm. So looking at that, 2mm thick. It's pretty much the same as that. I haven't measured it, but it was an upgrade. It did say an upgrade, so I'll have to have a look at that. But that obviously goes from here. It sort of strengthens the chassis. I guess it must add to some form of twist or adjustment to how much flex you have. There's no flex in this chassis whatsoever. But it's a very enjoyable build. I suppose you can do it in an afternoon quite easily. So anyhow, that's kind of where we're at. Next video I do will be maybe fitting, well not, yeah, the body shell fitted to the best of my ability. And then we'll start with the electronic installation. That's the expensive part, which includes servo, speed controller, motor and LiPo battery. So that's just something I've got to sort of work on, and I'll get the specific to run at spec level. So I'll look into that and see what I come up with. But anyway, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.